Hello everyone, my name is Ashok Kumar from IHM Kurukshetra, and today we will start the session Equipment Replacement Policy. After this session, the students would be able to tell the types of failure and various economic factors on which the equipments are replaced and calculate the ideal time period when the machine should be replaced. The equipments and machines are very important in hotel industry for the continuity of service to the guest. So proper maintenance need to be given to all the equipments and machines. We have seen so many examples that with proper maintenance, the life of equipment can be extended for years. But after some time, the management decide to replace the equipment when the performance of equipment is reduced. The Almighty God has also created the life period for every individual, and He created four stages of human being, that is birth, growth, maturity, and decline. Similarly, the equipment has also a lifespan. After that, it requires replacement of equipment. Now we will discuss the types of failure. And we start with gradual failure. In this, failure mechanism is progressive. When the equipment becomes old, its performance deteriorates due to the continuous usage and due to wear and tear of the components. So we can say that the machine is deteriorating with time in gradual failure. And the best example is automobile and machines, etc. And the next is sudden failure. This type of failure normally occur in equipment that do not deteriorate gradually with age, but fail suddenly after some period of service. So the equipment fail after a period of time and give some alarm indications. But there are some equipment which fail without notice as well. For example, electric bulb, sealed refrigerator, and circuit breaker, etc. And the sudden failure is again subdivided into three categories, that is progressive failure, retrogressive failure, and random failure. So the next is progressive failure. The progressive failure occurs when the probability of failure increases with the age on an equipment. So the best example is electrical bulbs. And the next is retrogressive failure. Some items will have higher probability of failure in the beginning of their life, and as the time spent, the chances of failure becomes less. The best example is infant baby. The probability of survival is very less in infant age, but when he becomes habitual in living in nature, then the probability of failure decreases and he becomes stronger and stronger day by day. And the next is random failure. This failure occurs when continuous probability of failure is related with component that fails because of random causes such as physical shock that are independent of age. And the reasons for replacement are divided into two main categories. Number one, replacement factor due to technical reasons, and number two, replacement factor due to financial reason. So we start with replacement factor due to technical reason. And number one is inadequacy of equipment. The equipment may be inadequate just because of the low quantity output by the machine. So it is better to replace that machine immediately. The next is obsolescence of equipment. The equipment is no more required by the company because it is producing less quality product and the company requires the better quality product in less labor cost. And the next is excess maintenance. That means the equipment requires more maintenance to operate and every time it goes in breakdown period due to which production also suffers a lot and frequent interruptions in the working of the equipment leads to inconvenience in the process of production and also wastage of material in the production process. The next is declining efficiency. The efficiency of machine is reduced due to passage of time and now it requires more fuel and power consumption and takes more time to complete the job. The next is deterioration of equipment. The equipment is deteriorated due to more wear and tear and produce less production with low quality. The next is spoiling working condition. The staff is not safe in handling the machine because it can create the hazardous working condition for the staff. So it is better to replace the equipment or machine immediately. Producing more noise and vibration. When the machine is old, then it produces more noise and vibration and makes the nearby equipment unstable. And noise also creates irritation and unpleasant atmosphere in the working area. So it is an indication that machine is likely to go under a major breakdown until and unless the defective part is replaced. The next is hard for workers. It is difficult to operate the machine by the staff because it is not user friendly and it takes more time to start and also not efficient in working. And the next is more accidents. That means the accident can take place anytime during the working hours and it is not safe to operate the machine anymore and it is better to replace that machine immediately. The next is automation. The machine is old and involves lots of manual operation. So it is better to replace with advanced technology machine. The next is less reliable. The machine is not reliable up to the standard of the company and produce low quality product in more time. So the best decision is to replace the machine or equipment immediately. So the next is replacement factor due to financial reasons. And number one is operating expenses are high. In this, the lots of money spent on the equipment to operate the machine and the company has to bear a huge amount of expenses on equipment. Labor cost. The direct and indirect labor cost is high because it requires more labor to handle the machine, and the labor cost goes very high, due to which we replace the equipment or machine. Material cost. The direct and indirect material cost is also high because it requires more material for a better productivity, as the wastages are high in production. The next is power repair and maintenance cost. The company spends lots of money on repair and maintenance of equipment. It also consumes lots of electricity power to operate. So the better decision is to replace the equipment immediately. The next is cost of spare parts. The lots of money spent in replacing the spare parts of the equipment, and it also consumes lots of time to bring the machine back in working order. And the next is insurance. The company also spends more money in insurance of any equipment or machine and pay huge rent for offices. And the salvage value at the end of useful life is also not good. So it is better to replace the equipment immediately. The next is replacement policy due to abruptly failing equipment. The gas pipeline. In case of a hotel industry and in kitchen, if the gas pipeline is choked and not functioning properly, provision for spare cylinder and portable equipment is very essential to be provided, and the system should be replaced with such temporary means for carrying out the work in kitchen and for better continuity in production for the gas satisfaction. The next is power failure. In case of failure of power, it is required to have emergency DC light, and later on, when diesel generator set is switched on, the changeover from normal power to the generator power is taken over. The next is defective power replaced. In hotel industry, it is seen that when it comes to notice of maintenance department regarding about any defective part, then it should be immediately replaced by the maintenance department for the continuity of gas service. Causes for abruptly failing equipment. The abruptly failing equipment causes lots of inconvenience and as well as wear and tear of the machinery. The equipment loses its efficiency and rate of production also. There are many causes for sudden breakdown of equipment like poor maintenance. The maintenance of equipment is not done properly on time, due to which it start giving poor production. Overloading. The machine is used too much in the production without a proper rest given at regular intervals, due to which it start failing suddenly. Equipment not handled properly. The machine is not handled properly by the experienced person or any qualified technician, due to which it starts failing suddenly in between of the work and causes lots of inconvenience to the guest. Not properly lubricated. So at the time of service or during the operation of machine, it is not lubricated properly, due to which it start giving cracking noise and goes in sudden breakdown. The next is over voltage. Due to the fluctuation of power, the spare parts of the equipment get short circuit and need to be replaced immediately. Otherwise, it would cause inconvenience to the guest. Working in wrong atmosphere. The using of equipment in wrong atmosphere may cause the sudden failing of equipment. So before using the equipment, the operator should read all the instructions carefully from the manual book. As sudden stoppage cannot be tolerated in the production line or interruption to cause inconvenience to the customer. For this reason, we always have standby equipment in the hotel industry, and so many equipments are provided in hotel industry as a standby. Like electrical power is provided with diesel generator set as standby, and water pumps are provided with standby pumps. Electrical ovens are also provided with standby equipment. The AC compressor are always provided with standby, and the audio video equipment, the kitchen equipment, and electrical lighting, and transport vehicle, and the passenger lifts are always having standby requirement. So in the end, I would like to conclude that equipment replace is a vital decision in hotel industry and is usually taken by the engineering department in consultation with finance department. If there is a replacement of high value capital item such as the refrigeration system or water treatment plant of a hotel, then the managing director or general manager of the hotel may take the final decision in this regard. Hello everyone. In this session, we will find out when the equipment need to be replaced. So there is a numerical, like a machine was purchased at a cost of rupees 16,000 and the scrap value at the life period was 1500 only, and the maintenance cost that has been given for 9 years. Like in the first year, it is 300, second year 800, then third year it is 14, and fourth 2100, fifth it is 2900, sixth 3800, in the seventh year it is 5000, and eighth year it is 6500, and in the ninth year it is 8000. So now we have to calculate in which year the equipment would be replaced. So in the starting, first of all, we will find out what is the net value of machine. Like for example, the machine was purchased at a rupees 1600 and the scrap value is 1500. So we will find out first net value. So cost of machine was 16,000 and scrap value was 1500. That can be denoted C and the scrap value S. So we will find out the net value. $16,000 minus 1500. So the net value of the machine would come 14,500. So now we will find out when the equipment need to be replaced, in which year. C minus S, it was 1500.
So now we will find out the cumulative maintenance cost in first year, second year up to 9 years, and then the C minuses. The net value of the machine is 14,500. So similarly, we will find out total value in all the years, and after that we will see what is the average cost which comes in each year up to the 9th year, and then we will find out in which year the cost is minimum, so we can replace the equipment according to the average cost. So whenever our average cost will be minimum, in that year we will replace the equipment. Now we will find out the cumulative maintenance cost first. C minus S is net value of the machine is 14,500. The total value, that would be the cumulative maintenance cost plus maintenance cost. That would come here, and the average cost. How we have to find out the average cost? The total value of the machine divided by the number of years. That would come the average cost. In the first year, it would be 300 only, and in the second year, 300 plus is 800. So the cumulative maintenance cost in all the 9 years is in the first 300, second 1100, third 2500, and similarly up to 9th year. So now in this column the net value would be the same in all the years, that is 14,500. So now we have to find out the total. So we have already calculated the total value in all the years. So now we will find out the average cost. Now at the end we will find out the average cost. As I have told you, the average cost would be total value divided by the number of years. Like in the first year, total value is 14,800, that would be divided by number of years, the one. So the value would come 14,800 only. Similarly, in the second year, it is 15,600. It would be divided by the number of years in the second year. That would divide by 2. So the value would come similarly in all the 9 years. So the average cost in all the years. So now we will see in which year the average cost is minimum. In the first year 14,800, second year 7,800, third year 5,666, then fourth 4,775, the fifth 4,400, sixth it is 4,300, and in the seventh year it is 4,400, and eighth year 4,662, and in the ninth year it is 5,033. So after seeing all the years, we will notice that this is the average cost which is minimum, that comes in 6 years. So now we come to know that if we need to